أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا يحسبن الذين يبخلون بما آتاهم الله من فضله هو خيرا لهم بل هو شر لهم سيطوقون ما بخلوا به يوم القيامة ولله ميراث السماوات والأرض والله بما تعملون خبير لقد سمع الله قول الذين قالوا إن الله فقير ونحن أغنياء سنكتب ما قالوا وقتلهم الأنبياء بغير حق ونقول ذوقوا عذاب الحريق ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم نحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين الحمد لله رب العالمين ولا يحسبن الذين يبخلون بما آتاهم الله من فضله هو خيرا لهم. Those who withhold in miserliness what Allah has given them out of His grace should not take it as good for them. So the people who do Bukhl, what is Bukhl? Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has obligated some spending. Someone does not spend it there, it is called Bukhl. For example, Zakat, if someone does not want to give Zakat, it will be called Bukhl in the terms of Sharia. Ushr, which is 10% of the earning of whatever you get out of your cropland, farmland. If you don't give that, it will be called Bukhl. Similarly, to take care of the needs of your family, it is requirement by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you don't fulfill that wajib, it will be called Bukhl. Wherever it has been made necessary, obligatory from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's called Bukhl. The other term that comes with Bukhl is Shuh. Shuh is the effort to amass wealth, to gather wealth on top of Bukhl. So not only does he not spend where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it compulsory to spend, but that person is always also in the effort to amass more and more wealth, increase their wealth. So that is Shuh. Both are haram, both are impermissible by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that those people who hold back and do Bukhl, and what are they doing Bukhl from? What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them out of His fazl. So they did not even deserve it, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out of His grace has given it to them. Let them not think that huwa khayran lahum, that it is good for them. They are holding it back and they are thinking that they are amassing it, they are keeping it with themselves and it's going to help them, it's going to serve them. Bal huwa sharrun lahum, it is very bad for them, it is evil for them. سَيُطَوَّقُونَ مَا بَخِلُوا بِهِ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ Whatever bukhl that they are doing, whatever they are holding back where they are not supposed to hold back, it will be put around their necks like a collar. Tawq. The Prophet ﷺ has explained this ayah. In the tafsir of this ayah, there is a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ has said that it will be made into a very dangerous snake and it will be put around their necks and they will be told that this is what you had done Bukhl about. This is what you had held back when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had asked you to spend. وَلِلَّهِ مِيرَاثُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ To Allah belongs the inheritance of the heavens and the earth. What is inheritance? When somebody passes away, the thing that they leave behind. So here, why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put this small sentence here? وَلِلَّهِ مِيرَاثُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ The point is that even if you are holding it back and not spending in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you die, all of it will be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It was given to you by the fazl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Either you do bukhl with it or you spend it in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the end, it all belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and is going to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what is the wiser thing to do? When you have the capacity to give it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give it with your will. Even if you don't do it, it is going to end up with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because lillahi mirathu samawati wal ard. But it is your choice. Either you choose the wise path and spend it and give it on your free will to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and earn reward, or hold it back and make it a collar of a snake around your neck on the day of judgment. Wallahu bima ta'maluna khabir, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is well aware, all aware of what you do. لَقَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ قَوْلَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَقِيرٌ وَنَحْنُ أَغْنِيَاءُ. The background of these ayat actually is that the Prophet ﷺ, when encouraged the Sahaba, the people who had believed, to spend in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the words qarz, man dhal ladhi yuqridu Allah qardan, who is going to give a debt to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So who can give a debt to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that because the words that he used, the word qarz is, debt is something that is returned with responsibility. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out of his mercy used this word to highlight that if you spend anything in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just how responsibly if debt is returned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will very beautifully return your spending. That is the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word qarz. But the Jewish people, when they heard this, they said, Inna Allah faqir wa nahnu aghniya. Muhammad's Lord, na'uzubillah, has become a beggar and we are rich, we are wealthy, we are well off. Hazrat al-Mufassireen have written that even they fully knew, even with the belief, whatever belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever corrupted belief that they had, they knew that what they are saying is wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not need their money, and whatever they are spending is not going to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it is going to the needy in their very own community. It's not going to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to eat it or something, not going to use it. It is going to be used only in their brethren, on their fellows. Still, only to taunt and humiliate the Prophet ﷺ and to negate his teachings, they said that Muhammad is asking for money, his Allah na'uzubillah has become poor, and we are rich people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not answer, did not present a counter logic to this, that you are going to spend on your own people or whatever. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala simply said, Sanaktubu ma qalu. We are going to write down what you are saying now. We've heard it. لَقَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has heard قَوْلَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا. The talk of the people who are saying what they said. إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَقِيرٌ وَنَحْنُ أَغْنِيَاءُ. They are saying that Allah is faqir and they are rich. سَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَالُوا. We are going to write it down. وَقَتْلَهُمُ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ. And not only that, but there another major sin, which is that they killed prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unjustly. وَنَقُولُ ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْحَرِيقِ. And we shall say on the day of judgment, now taste the punishment of the flaming fire. So this is such a major sin that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's two things to be noted. Number one, even not having a belief in what you are saying from your tongue, even then if you ridicule a prophet or ridicule the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though you do not firmly believe in it, which was the state of these Jewish people, even then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that makes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really angry. The other thing is that وَقَتْلَهُمُ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ. The Jewish people in the time of the Prophet ﷺ had not killed a Nabi. They had not killed a Nabi. Their ancestors had. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying we are going to write it down for you as well. Why? Because these people were very complacent and very pleased with what their ancestors had done. So they did not think that they had done a wrong thing, but they said in their heart they thought that they did the right thing. They were with them. So not doing the actual sin, but being happy with the sin that's going on is also a major sin. The Prophet ﷺ has explained it, that if a sin happens and you are there and you don't stop it, if you have the capacity to stop it, then you will be considered somebody who is actually doing the sin. Similarly, if something is happening wherever and you get news of it, and in your heart you are not displeased with it, you feel okay with it, then even then it is a major sin on your part. That is the reason why when we read newspaper and other stuff and we read things that are going on in the world, we should be very, very careful that we, at least in our heart, whatever bad news we get, we feel about it, that it is a bad thing that happened. وَنَقُولُ ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْحَرِيقِ. And then we are going to say to them, taste the punishment of the flaming fire. This is the physical punishment that they are going to get by being burnt with the flaming fire. And then to give them a spiritual punishment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, ذَلِكَ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَيْسَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. When they will be being burnt in the fire, it will be said to them, this is not due to any cruelty from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but ذَلِكَ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ, you are responsible for it. So you earned it fully. This is due to what your hands sent ahead. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَيْسَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not cruel to his servants. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen, Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa lam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin, Rabbi ighfir warham wa anta khairur rahimin, sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqih, Sayyidina wa lana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ameen.